What's up, guys? Pippy here, and this is episode 76 of my road to glory. And on today's episode, we're going to start off with the Serie A side because we played two games with the BPL team last episode, so it's only fair that we play two games with the Serie A side this episode. So our first opponent right over there, 47 chemistry, and a couple of gold players in that squad. So he might have the upper hand, even though we do have more chemistry than him. He does have gold players, which are most likely better than bronze most of the time. But yeah, like I said, we're going to play with the Serie A team, and we would get the first chance of the game right over here with Garitano. Great chance to finish from him right there, but he couldn't tuck it away. But we would regain possession, and Kalpala right there has a good chance to score, but he misses the swing with his foot, so that was a little bit annoying. But I wasn't going to get mad over that because there's still plenty of time, and we can score at any moment. And we do right there. What? We don't? Garitano, how do you miss that shot? I rounded the keeper, I shot it, and I already started celebrating, but it went wide. And that's something I have to get used to because bronze players have terrible finishing. So I can't expect shots that I normally expect to go in with gold players to go in with bronze players. And we concede one of the most ridiculous goals right there in the 41st minutes. I bring out the goalkeeper. He clears it, but a poor clearance, and it bounces to his player. He shoots it, and I can't clear it off the line with the defender. I couldn't switch to him. I tried clicking LB, but I just couldn't switch to him, and it ended up going in, and we were down 1-0. However, not too long after his goal, we would go on a run right there, and our attacker gets brought down in the box. Definite red card, definite penalty. He was the last man, and he slide tackled him from behind, so that is always going to be a red card. And in the box, of course, it's a penalty. So we have a good chance to make this game a 1-1 if we score. And who's going to step up to the plate? It's going to be Fossati. He gets it in the green. Will he score? Yes, he does. Shoots it down the left, and now we are 1-1. And this guy is down to 10 men, so we do have the upper hand. Right over there, he would get a good chance over here, but he gets a penalty instead. The referee was going to play advantage, but since I ended up catching the ball with my goalkeeper, he called a penalty. So now this guy has a penalty and a good chance to put himself up 2-1. So a little bit annoying right there. Definitely a penalty, but nothing more than that. Maybe a yellow card. I think we got a yellow for that. But yeah, I just went for the header. I missed the ball, got the player, took him out, and that's a penalty every day of the week. He shoots it down. Very nice shot right there down the middle, bangs it up top, and that is a well taken penalty. And now we are down 2-1. And just in case you were wondering how many points we have with the Serie A squad, we do have 2 points from last episode. So with a loss here, we would stick to 2 points because we get 0 points for a loss, and that would be a little bit annoying. But we weren't going to give up there. 60th minute, we go right over here. The one-on-one with the keeper. Very good play right there. And Bitante makes it 2-2. And a little update. Turns out we don't have two Bitantes. One of them is called Brillante, and the other one's called Bitante. Very similar names, but it's not the same. So for anyone else who was confused in that episode, there you go. There's your explanation. But yeah, we're 2-2 and looking to get to that extra goal so we can get the points for the win because we go to extra time if we don't score. And what a play right there. Lays it off to Garitano. Garitano bangs it in with his left foot. We're up 3-2. And now we have the lead in the 80th minute, and we're going to try and find that second goal just in case, because we don't want to go to extra time, especially with bronze teams. Bronze players get tired so easily, and making them play 120 minutes is just brutal for them. But we do manage to score from the corner right there. A little bit of lucky rebounds. Not sure how that defender he had on the line didn't clear it out, but I'm going to take it. We're up 4-2, looking for that 5th goal, because if we do get a 5th goal, there might be a chance of getting that 5-goal cushion, but we'll have to see if that ends up happening. 85th minute, we go through on goal over here with Fossati. Fossati bangs it in. What a shot from the bronze player. And these bronze players are really surprising me these days. They're banging in shots that I wouldn't expect them to score, and they're scoring them, and I'm not going to complain. I'll keep taking shots like that any day. And yeah, we're up 5-2. I went all out attack because I was trying to get that 5-goal cushion, get us to 7 over here. And in the 88th minute, we have a good chance to make it 6-2. And what a shot again from. Is that Garitano? It probably is. And we are up 6-2, so with one more goal, we can get one more extra point. So I was looking to do that. Didn't want to let this slip because that would be pretty bad if we ended up winning 6-2 and don't manage to get that 7-2. But the referee does give us a helping hand right there as he adds 5 minutes of extra time, and we go through on goal right there around the keeper, shoot it, bang, 7-2, and now we have the 5-goal cushion, so we win the game. We get an extra point for getting the 5-goal cushion, and that puts us at 5 points with the Serie A team. 2 for the win, 1 for the 5 goals, and yeah, we obviously had 2 points from last episode, so that is a combined total of 5. And we're going to go into our next game with the Premier League side, which is pretty close to getting the upgrade if we do win this game. We're at 6 points right now with the BPL team, and if they just win, all they have to do is win, we get enough points to get a upgrade. So hopefully we can do that in this upcoming game. And we come across this guy who's got 47 chemistry but better stats than us in the attacking and defense. And I look at his team and it is pretty poor, besides that lone Ibrahimovic, who is capable of doing a lot of damage. So I had to watch out against Ibra because I've played against Ibra before, and he is so strong on the ball, and it's just scary when you see him running at you. You're just never sure if you're going to take it away. So I was going to try to put as many men as I can on him and not let him score. And right there, we score early on, 5 minutes in. We shoot, and the goalkeeper parries it away, but it bounces to our other attacker. He scores the header on the open net, so we're up 1-0. Pretty good start, and we're going to go and try to find that second goal. Something you may notice about this game is that it was it stopped a bit, so like stopped and went. It was a little bit annoying to play, but it wasn't that bad. I've seen worse lag. And right there we get our second goal from a low cross. The goalkeeper almost manages to save that, but he can't, and we are up 2-0. And right off a kickoff, this guy would respond with Ibrahimovic, passes 2 players, waiting for somebody to open up, passes it to Oscar. Oscar bangs it in. What a shot, what a goal. And now we are up 2-1, and this guy is back in the game. And that isn't the Chelsea Oscar, just in case you were wondering. I thought it was too, but then I looked at him, I'm like, that looks nothing like him, so it's not him. And looking for that third goal because it's never good to only have a 1-goal lead. And right there, Kluk is through on goal. Great bit of pace from him right there. And once again, he's going to bang it in the top right. A very similar goal to last episode. And Klukas is just on fire these episodes. And hopefully he continues that form because we need to get as many goals as possible to get the points. And 3-1 up, 26 minutes in. Things are looking pretty good for us. And Herman over here trying to get that fourth goal. And we start off a nice little build-up play between the midfield and the attackers. Fofana sees Klukas through on goal. Great pass to Klukas. Klukas through on goal, rounds the keeper, shoots it, and we are up 4-1. And at this point, I did go attacking because I did want to try and get those 5 goals, obviously, because we get more points for that. And I felt like I could easily expose this guy. He wasn't too great at utilizing Ibrahimovic, and he wasn't too great at defending either. And we would get a chance over here from a penalty to make it 5-1. Definite penalty, brings down the defender in the box, and that is always, well, it brings down the attacker because the defender brought down the attacker. So I was debating whether or not to let Richard Wright take it, and I ended up letting him take it because I figured, I mean, we're going to win this game anyways. And if he scores, that'd be pretty nice to see Richard Wright, a goalkeeper, score a penalty. So I let him take it. I get it in the green. He bangs it in, top left. Pretty nice shot. And Richard Wright is going to get one of the few goals he'll ever get for this club over here. So we're up 5-1, just 1 goal away from that 5-goal cushion, and that's what we would try to do over here. At this point in the second half, I did go all out attack because all I need is 1 goal, and if I get that, I can just go back on balance and not worry about it and just play the rest of the game. Fulton runs down the wing, low crosses it in, and we do make it 6-1, and we now have the 5-goal lead. So great finish from Klukas right there, if that even is Klukas, because I have 2 gingers up top, and that gets a little bit confusing. But yeah, we ended up winning that game 7-1, and we get the 2 points for the win, 1 point for the 5 goal bonus, and now we have 9 points with these BPL teams, so we have enough to upgrade a player and of course an extra point. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my attacking midfielder because I feel like I can use an improvement right there. And I went ahead and I got the shiny Mason, because we can't go from bronze to silver to gold. We have to go from non-rare bronze to rare bronze to non-rare silver, and so on. So yeah, I went ahead with Mason, who's probably the best choice for a BPL cam, and I slapped him on there. And the next episode we will see his debut. And we're going to go into the last game of the episode with the Serie A team, who is slacking on points. They only have like 4 or 5 points. I can't even remember anymore. I'm pretty sure it's 5 points. They're at 5 points. So even with a win here, they won't have enough. So we need to go and try to get as many goals as possible. So, and maybe even keep a clean sheet. We haven't had a clean sheet in a while, and that's a little bit annoying. But right there, he takes a shot, 45 seconds in, shoots it way above. We get a goal kick, and what you're about to see is just horrendous from me. I disobeyed the number one rule of FIFA, which was do not pass it on a goal kick. And he made me pay for my mistakes right there. Great shot, and he was up 1-0 in the second minute. So right off the get-go, we are already lost the possibility of a clean sheet. So now all we have to fight for is the win and those 5 goals. But we were just having a bad game right there. We go on the attack, 14 minutes in, hit the post, a little bit unlucky, and in the second half, he would get a free kick right here. And I don't know if you guys saw, but he does have Royce on his team, and Royce is capable of doing damage on free kicks. So I was very nervous that he would switch to Royce, which he did. Now I was wondering, can he shoot a free kick or not? And he definitely can. Shoots it in the top right corner. Goalkeeper is never going to get to that, and we are down 2-0. A little bit disheartening, and it looks like we may get our first loss, but I wasn't going to give up. I was trying to fight for those 2 goals to get back into the game and maybe see if we can pull something out of the bag in extra time. But once again, we hit the post, and like I said, just very unlucky this whole game. Hit the post twice. Goalkeeper made some amazing saves, and we just couldn't find the back of the net. And in the 90th minute, after going all out attack, we start off a play right there, go through on goal, but we do a low cross instead, and the defender bangs it into his own net. Pretty good finish, to be honest, but that was that, and we ended up losing that game. So we get 0 points. Serie A team stuck on 5 points. Hopefully they can pick up the slack next episode. Anyways, guys, this has been episode 76 of My Road to Glory. My name is Pippideed, and I'm out.